Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn, November 15, 2024. You can find much to love in your hobbies and pastimes now. You might decide to craft a heartfelt message or extend a sincere gesture. As you become more in tune with your inner needs and tendencies, you can make better choices. Clearing the air with someone can lead to good feelings today, or there can be satisfying exchanges, in general, and it boosts your mood. Interactions are considerate. Later today, however, there can be some disconnects. You could suffer from a temporary lack of confidence in your creative output or a relationship, making it a tricky time to push an idea or advance a relationship. You'd be better off waiting for a time when you feel in sync. A sense that you might stir the pot too much if you ask for something directly is with you, and yet you still want to fulfill your desires. People can easily feel slighted, and maybe it's better to avoid drama right now, which can very easily escalate. Our lovely Luna the Moon gets inflamed with passion today as she continues her trek through Aries. This will encourage you to dig deep into your desires and your relationships. As she brings her light and energy to your solar house, you'll have an intuitive itch just waiting to be explored around intimacy, sexuality, or what needs you want to be fulfilled in a partnership. For couples, this is an excellent period to get physical while you discuss your desires and plans and have a heart-to-heart about what you'd like to explore together. You have what it takes to do what you want. Draw upon your inner power when the Moon in Aries sextiles Jupiter retrograde in Gemini. Work might have slowed down over the last month. During this period, you may have wondered if it is the time to pursue one career path over other professional ventures that you entertained. The career path you might want could be a huge risk to take. Do not let anything deter you from taking this risk. You have the resources, strength, and power to be successful in whatever you choose. The planetary energy makes your quick-witted and clever mind more alert than usual. You may benefit from a little healthy common sense. Give in to your best intentions when it comes to your physical and emotional well-being. Watch out for distracting tendencies such as doing things for other people. Yoga could be just what you need to balance the impulse to go in many directions at once. Don't forget to drink lots of water. Regardless of what you have on your agenda, you're sure to have a productive day, providing it's more work than pleasure. It's a day, and getting things done is the natural vibration that this brings. Chances are you won't appreciate interruptions and your patience may be taxed. Take care that you don't blast someone without thinking. Once you have a rhythm happening, this can happen more easily than usual. Make a list and get things going. Put on some music to keep you energized. Thanks to the Moon's departure from your relationship sector yesterday, there is an opportunity to move into Saturn's final 3 days here with emotional engagement and awareness. While Saturn is still reflecting on the past and especially on what you can learn from it or where you can take ownership, the Moon has allowed you to start looking to the future and the changes ahead. Meanwhile, ahead of Pluto's return to your work sector next week, Venus has returned in time to help you make the most of the planet of change and transformation's final 7 days in a playful and creative part of your chart. In 2023, Venus spent less than 72 hours in your romantic sector, but her return yesterday means that she is back for the second time this year and the timing couldn't be better. Having Venus here as Pluto moves into his final 7 days is a chance for the planets of love and change to join forces to not just create some of the most romantically charged days of 2024 but to lock into place something that can endure. Our eyes in the sky. Today, we're gifted with powerful cosmic energy encouraging us to dive deep into our emotional worlds. As the Moon in Aries aligns with Chiron retrograde in Aries and creates a harmonious sextile with Jupiter retrograde in Gemini, a potent wave of emotional strength flows through, offering an invitation to rediscover and heal. You might feel some old wounds or frustrations resurfacing, but don't worry, this isn't meant to overwhelm you. Instead, think of it as a unique opportunity to reflect, learn, and approach things with a fresh, kinder perspective. When familiar feelings of pain or frustration come up, try seeing them as gentle reminders to respond differently than you may have in the past. Have you ever had that moment where a shift in perspective made all the difference? Today is one of those days. Instead of reacting automatically, give yourself a moment to breathe and consider a more healing response. Take these emotions as signals from the universe that it's time to approach yourself and any lingering pain with compassion. Often, when we soften our approach, we unlock new ways to solve old problems. Today's energy also supports clarity in areas of life that may have felt tangled or unresolved. You may find that your openness and welcoming attitude attract others, making conversations flow more naturally. Have you noticed that when you're genuine and open-hearted, it's easier to connect with others? Today is a wonderful time to strengthen those connections. You could even find yourself on the path toward a promising new partnership or deepening an existing one. Trust that your authentic, kind-hearted energy will draw in the right people and create opportunities for meaningful interactions. And while today's conversations have the potential to be rich and rewarding, they may also become unexpectedly intense or personal. If you notice that a discussion starts to heat up or drift off course, remember, you don't have to engage in a way that drains you. It's completely okay to take a step back and observe rather than react. Have you ever found that by staying calm, you not only protect your peace but also help steer the conversation back to a more uplifting place? If a conversation begins to stray into a negative or hurtful space, try gently redirecting it. Your calm energy can transform the tone and guide it toward a more constructive, supportive direction. This energy also highlights a beautiful quality within you, your ability to be a thoughtful listener and a supportive presence. The people around you may see you as someone who offers advice with warmth and clarity, someone who truly cares. Embrace this aspect of yourself today. You might notice that when you're genuinely present, others naturally open up and appreciate your insight. This could be an excellent day to deepen bonds, as your relationships will likely thrive with this open-hearted approach. Think about how good it feels when someone really listens to you. That's what you're offering to others right now, and it's a gift. On the financial front, today's stars suggest a moment of caution. Now might not be the best time to make big investments or major purchases. Have you ever waited on a decision, only to discover later that patience brought you unexpected clarity or a better opportunity? Sometimes, allowing a little extra time creates room for events to unfold in a way that benefits you. If you've been planning a big purchase, it might be wise to hold off a bit and observe. The right time will come. Finally, today's energy also encourages us to embrace others' input and support. While it's essential to focus on what feels meaningful, sometimes we can become so dedicated to our own vision that we overlook helpful suggestions from those around us. Have you ever been so absorbed in a goal that you missed out on valuable insights from others? Try to take a moment to pause, listen, and consider the perspectives of those who care about you. Their ideas might just add the perfect balance to your plans.